If I'm having a problem, my focus has to be seek ye the kingdom of heaven first. Kingdom of heaven is within you. Well, what does that mean? You're in a state, we can call it hell or we can call it heaven. You're in an attitude or you're in a mood. The cause is not out there. The cause is not because your wife's late or, didn't do the dishes or, cooked you something you didn't like. No, if you're feeling those things, if you want any help with those things, why are you asking the external world to be a cause for you when the cause is within you? Why don't you turn around and find out what the cause is? When I turn around, and the 12-step program points in the right direction, I'm angry, or I'm in resentment, or I'm in fear, or I'm in jealous because I love myself and I love the world for me, and I think they should be satisfying those loves, and that's insane. I'm powerless over my ego, step one, and my life is unmanageable. Step two is there is a God. It's greater and more powerful than my ego. Are you willing to die? Step three, are you willing to surrender your ego to God? How do you do that? 4 through 9, identify loves of self and loves of the world that are creating pictures for you of how others should be. The tree of the knowledge and good and evil, what's good, what's evil. They should do these things, I know, as if I were God. Are you willing to die to that and return to God? Forgive them of any real or imagined wrong. Judge not. Forgive trespasses. All the Gospels tell you their misbehavior is none of your business. 12 steps says that justified resentment is the #1 killer of alcoholics. So what if it's justified? What can I do about it? You can go in and ask God to make your loves of self and loves of the world quiescent. Then I should do nothing and just let my wife walk all over me or my employees walk over. No, because fortunately there's an 11th step. And when we get rid of love of self and love of the world, the heart of stone, we then ask God, could you give me a heart of flesh? Could you give me real love? Real love. Not love of self. Real love. Selfless love. And love is wisdom. So when God enters, when you make room, He'll know what to do. He's not an enabler. He's not going to pour a drink for an alcoholic. But if He says, no, you can't drink anymore, He doesn't say it with anger and resentment. He says it with love. And the person can experience, this guy doesn't have an agenda. This guy really cares about me. Now, the alcoholic may say a few nasty things to him, but at a deeper level, you have brought God, the only energy that can heal, Jesus, love in a human form. You've brought Him and made available to Him this instrument that He created so that He may act through you. So that He may be in you, and you may be in Him, and He may be in. That's the only healing power there is. First, the healing comes to me, healing me of anger, resentment, jealousy, fear. And then from that, can actually bring a sphere that might be of some real help in the external world, because it isn't me. It isn't my ego. It's God's presence in me. That which is born of flesh is flesh. That which is born of spirit is spirit. How long does that take? Lifetime. How often do I have to do it? Every time I get upset. What can I offer my wife? No greater love has a man than this. He lays down his life for his friend. What life? My ego life. How do I do that? I ask God, could you free me from this insane idea that my wife really made me angry because she did this or that? I believe it. But it sets me against her, and it's insane. What can I do for my marriage? Turn around and say, God, I can't do anything for my marriage. Only you can do something for my marriage. Well, what do I have to do in order to have God present? I got to die to myself. So we take that dying to yourself, dying to the tyranny of self. We take it as a story, well, that's very nice. But no, you're actually going to have to experience that. Dying to my right to be right. I have a good argument. I can make Roxanne wrong. Making Roxanne feel wrong has not enhanced our marital relationship. What if I die to my right to make her wrong, even though I could do it? Lay down that life for my friend. Let Roxanne be Roxanne. Let her even be wrong if she's wrong. It's not my business. That's between God and her. Now, God may come through me after I do my steps and do my work and surrender myself and say something that is not enabling. It may stand up for certain boundaries that are necessary and all that, but it'll do it from love. So, cease to do evil, learn to do good. I'm in the cease to do evil stage. The best thing I can do for my marriage, my friends, my co-workers, is to not be there.